And what happened? Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, right time I went live, my tablet shut off or something. I don't know why. Y'all seen me schedule that other live? And it pulled the same thing on me as it did on Grandma. And I went and looked at the setting. And it was on auto rotate. Hey, Loretta. Hello, everybody. Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, we'll get cranked up here in a minute. Sometimes I don't never know what I'm going to say. I know my tablet is act like it's having a hard time. Let me look at the internet here. Yeah, the internet's on. Wi-Fi. Hey, Mardell. Ain't seen you in a long time. Hey, Miss Tricia. Miss Lisa. Craig M. How you doing, Craig? Hey, Miss Rhonda. Hey, we're going to get rolling here in a minute. JP Orion and there, mister. Hey there, JP. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, we'll get a few people in a minute. How's everybody doing tonight? It's something about a shower that'll make you feel brand new, ain't it? Do it? Hey, that's good there, Tricia. It's a great day to be alive, ain't it? Hey, Miss Kathy. So you're doing better now, Craig? Good. Yeah, it's something about a shower that'll just make you feel better. That's actually what I try to tell Tammy. You know, I believe that thing you like about you only just look as good as you feel, but not like, Danny, I like this 10 o'clock time slot. Yeah, I don't reckon I really have a time, do I? Hey, Miss Pam. How's everybody doing? Looks like the people is coming in here in slow motion. I ordered me, I'm going to show you something here. So one time when I was playing the drums, y'all, I had a problem about my drumsticks just feeling like they wanting to slip out of my hand. And Blooming found me some drumsticks. And when I got them, I said, oh man. Like, I'm used to playing a certain weight drumstick. Hey, drummer son. But they got, like, here they are. They like got some coating on them that's non-slip. And I tried them. I give them a try, y'all. And I like them. So they started chipping. I don't know if you can see that little chip right there. I'm looking at the camera here and I can't hardly see it too good. But they started chipping. So I got on Amazon and bought me some. Hey, Michelle, echo it. I got on Amazon and bought me some. Like them. Look at the name brand. That says rebound 5A. So I wanted to buy something like she bought. Here's the ones. No, that's yeah. Yeah, here's the non-slip. I bought the same exact thing, except the ones I bought ain't got they ain't got that non-slip. I don't know how they do that. Hey, Ron, I don't know how they do that, y'all. Make them drumsticks where they ain't like when you sweat, or they don't. That's when they start gripping. When your hands start to sweat a little bit, it makes them grip. So I feel hey, I bought the same. I thought I bought the same exact thing as she did, but I guess I didn't. Hey, look at here's the two drumsticks together. Go. Look at them. The bottom was the one Bloomin' bought. Let's look at the dogs and open Tammy's door. Let me go close it. Hey, y'all. Man, Steve, he ordered a pile of wood today. I mean, a pile of wood. He got with that man, the builder supply man. He was on the phone a long time. And he went and rented a thing to dig holes. So there was something happening over there at the house today that I didn't realize. I didn't know he done decided to put metal on this house. Then did you try roughing up the stick? I just got them in there. I just got them. But even like roughing them up, it's something about these sticks that Bloomin' bought. Yo, I'm telling you, they stick to your hand without being sticky. They stick to them. Metal on the roof. What is that? He gonna put metal on the roof. Hey, Patricia. Oh, oh, so I thought he was gonna put shingles. So he does have to build a porches before he can put the metal on. He don't really have to build a bottom, but he has to build a roof. But he'll probably go ahead and do the bottom. I don't know. I don't know what. Hey, I talked to him like, and you'll have a talk for 15 minutes and then him not even say nothing. He like, don't know. Y'all got y'all some coffee? But actually, putting that metal on the roof is the best thing. He won't never have to roof it again. Never in his lifetime will he have to roof. Hey, it'll be higher, but it's actually a lot easier to put the metal on there. And I missed it. Why did he trim those rafters? Um, there's not gonna be no box in there where he trimmed them rafters. Hey, Danny and Chet, on my way to bed, just stopping in to leave a thumbs up. Hello and have a blessed night. Thank you, Tina. Tina, why come you not a moderator no more? Let's see if I can fix that. But I can't fix it on this thing here. I am just not on here. Yep, you used to be a moderator, didn't you, Tina? Hey, Kathy. Hey, Sunshine. Reap what you sow. That's what done metal. That's what done metal. you better retype that. Reap what you sow. Rain will sound so relaxing on the metal. They probably won't even be able to hear it. I got metal on my house here, and you can't hardly hear it. But I do know like he's gonna insulate it to the gills. Because they're like a lot of people don't know about it, but we doing what's metal. We doing what's metal. We doing what's metal, yo. The name, you know. I don't hear the rain on mine. Yeah, I don't hear it on mine neither. I can hear it when that's hitting that air conditioner right there. Hey, Miss Helen. Dina, he got a trailer, y'all. And whenever I was in the roofing business, yeah, we went down there and Dina was something to put a roof on hers. And I said, if you got the extra money, you need to put this insulation down. I said, and we won't charge you no extra to put the insulation on. It'll just, you'll have to pay what it costs. And she done it. And she waited a while, or I waited a while. I said, could you tell the difference in that insulation being under that metal? She said, yes. Hey, Brian. Oh, that insulation, they burn you up on it, you know. It's like some foam insulation, you know, a sheet, you know, like sheets. But it's worth it, you know. You know, I told you my daddy lived in what we call the camp house. But the camp house is what it started out being. That thing, it had no insulation nowhere. And your feet could be like cold. But like your head can be warm. Let me catch up these questions. Here you go. Danny, I have a quick question. Should the attic roof have insulation between the rafters? Yes. Yes. You know, I'm a believer in insulation. And there actually is a lot of people. Hey, Brian. Hey, man. All right, good. And, hello, Danny. Please, if you would give Danny a like and a share. Thank you, Michelle. So, y'all, I believe in insulation. Now, I've been in some people's attic and stuff, you know. I mean, man, they had it like over the rafters, like if it was in the attic. And see, a lot of times, so let me tell you that. See, I used to fix leaks, you know, just along with the roofing, you know. And you can go in the attic and you can tell right where a leak is. And man, some people have insulation in there so much you couldn't even hardly see where the rafters was to walk on. Now, the good thing about Stevens is he's gonna have a floor up in his roof. And I don't know why more people don't do that, you know. Put, you know, I mean, at least put like 3 sheets wide or 4 sheets wide up in the attic, you know, like where you walk. But you can't get walk on top of them little boards. Man, I can't no more. Insulation is expensive, but you only have to buy it once. That's right. That's right. And y'all, this money right here won't be, you know, it's a lot right now, but it won't be much, you know, as time passes. My house was built in the early 70s, and it don't have insulation. We had to get it blowed in. Yeah, that's okay there, Coey. Made a difference, didn't it, Coey? So Ash had been thinking about Stevens a pretty good bit. Like, you know, he's got that big old beam hole there, y'all. Yeah, I imagine, Ron. I imagine it is true. Yeah, I imagine it is. This house built in the early 70s. No insulation on the floors or ceiling. It's cold in the winter. Hot in the summer. Yeah. It's like make it 18. I mean, like I say, that camp house is like that. And it's kind of uncomfortable. And even if you get the fan, you know, turn the ceiling fan on or something, it still don't mix good. It just don't. It just don't mix good. Yep. Yeah, it probably pay for it. I mean, I think it might take a while, but it'll pay for itself in the light bill. But I mean, I'm sure it'll you know help on the light bill. But it's a thing about being comfortable too, you know. Yep. Uh, I wanted him to do some stuff in the attic today, but he didn't get around to it. Uh, hey, I don't know what he's gonna do, Coey. Uh, I mean, I do think that foam insulation is real good, the spraying kind. I do think you can't beat it. But ain't gonna pay. He probably won't pay triple the price. And you know, putting safety plug covers in plug-ins will help on the electric bill. No, I didn't. I didn't know that. I thought the two beans were supposed to hold weight. Nothing is attached to it yet. Hey, he's not going. He's going to leave that like that now. Now, the beans is going to get some more work done to him, but he's going to leave that whole. I remember what I was saying now. I remember what I was going to say a while ago. Oh, like should he insulate the ceiling? I ain't talking about where the rafters are. The rafters. Where right on it was what the plywood's gonna go on the roof. I'm talking about the ceiling. Like you look overhead at your light right there. That's the ceiling I'm talking about. Hey, all that's gonna be heated and cooled. With that big old hole in the center of the room. And now I thought he was gonna just go ahead and close that up, My dad used spray foam in his house, and it caused the bricks to make cracks. Oh, okay. Hey, he probably ain't gonna do it anyway. But so everything y'all say reminds me of something. Good night. Okay, thank you, Tina, coming in. You come back, Tina. So, you know how everybody's crazy about them Yeti coolers? And I didn't even know that cooler Stephen had was a Yeti. But I know the young folks is crazy about a Yeti cooler. Hey, let me tell you something. You can take a styrofoam cooler that costs $8, and you can fill them up both with ice and set them out in the sun, and that $8 cooler will beat that Yeti cooler. It'll beat any cooler. That sun don't go through that styrofoam. And I actually thought about it a long time ago about like plastic coolers. They get hot. The plastic gets hot. And the plastic goes around to the inside the cooler. That's why they ain't no good. Hey, I ain't joking, y'all. Look, hey, that's why they ain't no good. They won't do what a styrofoam cooler will do. Yeah, I'm looking at your comments there, Michelle. Yeah, I seen that what you said about your daddy used to spray foam. Always eating. Yeah, I try to look at the comment. Now, hey, it's different when you're outside, Joe. You can't hardly see the screen. It rough. I lost so many foam coolers, lids, while fishing and floating in the water. Yeah, I know what you mean. But, man, you know how much them Yeti coolers are? You know all them young folks, they got, Yeti cooler. Like, I don't think I'd pay $300 for no cooler. Hey, I buy a $8 cooler, and then throw it in the trash can after one trip. And then buy another whenever I get ready to make another trip. Not sure about that whole looking forward to how that works. Well, I mean, they say that's what I was thinking of. Man, I don't know if they don't need to put no insulation in the ceiling. You know, like over the bedrooms and all that. Just put it up in the roof. But hey, Dublin. Hey, I guess we'll just have to see. Hey, Dublin, your Bibles are sitting over here. Tammy ain't got around to. They've been sitting here a couple, well, might have been. Today might be the second day. Hey, sunshine. Yeah, today might be the second day, but she got home about 6 o'clock and sat in for about 30 minutes and then went to church. But she'll get it. She'll get it. Hey, Holiday. That sounds good there. Oh, well, I don't think I told y'all. He went and bought he didn't buy an auger. He went and rented an auger. Hey, y'all, I guess he's going to be drilling holes in the morning. I think he's got to put up 20 posts. I rode a team with him, and he sees a lot of stuff that I don't see, that I never see. He was pointing it out to me. Yeah, for the porch is wrong. And man, there was people running red lights. Like people like just in the biggest hurry you ever seen. I told Stephen, I said, they think that matters. Hey, Paula. We're glad to have you in here, Paula. I said, they think that matters. Them gotta hurry, be in a hurry doing this. Hey, when you lay in that air, in that graveyard, whatever you was doing, hey, don't even matter no more. Yeah, what was that? What was that alert? I didn't even read it. I seen it. I seen somebody on Stevens Live, I think, saying there was going to be an alert. Zombie alert? Yeah. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, I'm glad you made it in here, Yolanda. And in fact, I'm glad all of you made it in here. It means somebody cares a little bit, don't it? Yeah, I know that was an emergency broadcast system, but I don't know if it matters. Yeah, you know, hey, that might be it, Drummond. It might be it. Past my bedtime. Love y'all. I'll see y'all. Okay, Lisa. Okay, the weather. Hey, I don't believe that, but I don't believe. Hey, I ain't saying that you saying it. 'Cause I know you heard it from somewhere, but it's probably something else. Them, them people, them people rather climb a tree than stand on the ground. Climb a tree and tell a lie than stand on the ground and tell the truth. He ain't gonna get no loving for a little while, is he, Yolanda? Hey, ain't that stuff on TV like the biggest mess? And you know, I ain't gonna get on here and repeat the news, but it seems like a lot of times to me. I mean, I know a lot of times I'll hear them saying stuff that like I didn't figure it out. Like I'll hear them saying something about it a week later, almost like they listening to me. The man that they just kicked out of the speaker of the house, I still ain't quite got that figured out yet. Like, what happened? Now I know what they saying's happened. I know what they saying, and you can't believe nothing they say. All right, Dublin. Hey, y'all can't all go to bed now. I don't watch TV anymore. I don't hardly watch it when I'm watching it. If you can believe that, hey, that TV will be on, and I'll hear Tammy complain about a commercial or something, and I don't even hear that commercial. You know, making boat big teeth. Yeah, but I don't think he can get in there. I don't think he could get voted in. You know, they get in there, y'all, and I think that, I mean, I imagine that they have good intentions whenever they go in there. But it ain't too long before they tempted. All you gotta do is just do this right here, and I'll pay you. Yep, that's right, holiday. Yeah, they would. But he had to be voted in, and I don't think he could get it. Hey, that's right, this girl. I mean, no, this Southern girl. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, man, he could go after all kind of people. Drummer son. They could go after all kind of people. But so what they do is they have to get like a half and half person in there because they have to be voted in. And it's hard to get. You got to be like somebody in the middle. Yep. 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 I get tired of that stuff sometimes, you know. I just, the thing about me is I want everybody to know what they are. I wouldn't sit there and like talk about every little thing they do. But I want everybody to know what they are. And I don't believe they do, y'all. Uh-oh, there's Lady. Let me let her out, y'all. Hey, Rita. Hey, don't y'all hate it when there's a bug on the screen of the TV? And he's up there, like while you're trying to watch football. You like figure he'll fly off in a minute. Hey, you wake up the next morning, he's still on there. He went getting in a drink. Hey, y'all know who the Feinstein woman is, don't you? The senator. Hey, nothing particular. Hey, y'all know what happened to her, don't you? You know, she died with a pencil in her hand, you know. But there's good news, y'all. She's gonna run again. She's gonna run again. That's a little joke, but I mean, she's still voting. That's a little joke, but you know what I mean, man, they deserve it. They deserve it. You know, that all proves a lot to you. They got people standing beside them, trying to make them understand what's going on and stuff. Yeah, that's right. That's right, sunshine. Ah, hey, y'all know who 45 is, don't you? I actually don't think he's gonna make it, you know. I mean, I think that like, I think that like, that gonna, you know, I mean, that, hey boy, I would hate to have them people after me. I think that, I think they gonna stick him with something. I really do. I think they gonna stick him with something. No, I don't think they do, Corey. You know what I mean? They took, I mean, if you believed in God, you probably wouldn't take prayer out of school, you know. I mean, that's them, you know. They the ones doing that. And the Pledge of Allegiance, like, Hey y'all, that's a bad thing now. The Pledge of Allegiance, the the national anthem. Hey Jenny, where are you there, Jenny? I think they'll stick him with something other Pam, yeah. Yeah, I think that, I don't think they will stop until they do. And boy, you can't, what they firing at him, you can't keep dodging. You can't keep dodging the Bullits. You can't keep, I don't know if you can keep dodging all that, you know. EMT nurse. Hey, that's right. I seen that, oh, Kathy. It's a big club and we ain't in it. I seen that not too long ago. I went and looked that up, Kathy. Yeah, oh, I kind of wished he would quit, you know, and like save himself. Uh, uh, as much as I like him and everything, man, I don't want him to go through all that. I don't want him to go through all that. I don't believe it's going to end good. I don't. I just don't see how it can. You know, they something going on there now. You know, where he's in court and he can't talk about it. Like called a gag order. He can't talk about. He can't talk about it. That's hey, that's crooked, ain't it? You can't talk about it. You can't tell nobody how corrupt it is. They'll put you in jail. Yeah. Hey, that's what I say, Rita. I don't want to see him in jail. And them people don't care. They don't care. They, you know, like, I actually think like uh, once you do so much stuff, oh yeah, once you do so much stuff, like you start not having a conscience. And I don't think them people care. I don't think they care at all. And like, hey y'all, we don't even know nothing. You know what I mean? We don't even know all the inside stuff. But like, even we know better, you know? Yep. Hey, yes. That is so ridiculous. But they are the sheriff, you know? You know what I mean? Like, they don't care who all don't like it. I mean, they done got, bad now, you know? Yeah. And You know, hey, I don't know all about it, though. But like the Constitution seemed like it makes sense to me. And I don't know why. If if you don't like it, if 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 you just don't like nothing, go somewhere else where you do like it. I myself like the prayer in school. And I myself like the national anthem. You don't never ought to hear nobody saying it. Y'all. Never ought to hear nobody saying they hate America. You know what I mean? They must do, hadn't they? I mean, what do you like? I was watching Glenn Beck a while ago. You know, I've been noticing a lot of these news anchors getting mad. Yeah. Yeah. What's that they say about the money, about the root of all evil? They seem like the news anchors seem like they mad. And y'all know, I know sometimes I say stuff just, and then I say it again. Like letting them break into stores. Just a mob of people. I don't know if y'all seen it. A woman was getting on Facebook and she was getting everybody, we're gonna hit this store right here today at 4 o'clock. She's doing it on Facebook Live. And a bunch of people come, and they would all go in that store. Like, you couldn't stop them. You can't. There's no way to stop them. And that's all right. Man, stores is closing up because of that. Yeah. Hey, that's been going on forever. And in case you know, in case you don't know, not everybody is standing up cheering for that. Ain't that just, man, like, take your favorite store where your favorite store in your town, and it was getting hit, and they decided to close that store. Oh gosh, they just ain't in there just getting stuff. They tearing the store up too. I mean, you think they care? And how long, y'all? Tell me, answer this question right here for me. How long Is everybody going to keep putting up with that? I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about the people that like Mr. Magoo in them cities, in them big cities. How long is everybody going to put up with that? Yeah, I love Magoo. How long? What does it take? I think you might be right, Michelle. But yeah, she's barking. She sure is. Yeah, we see you, Rita. We see you, sweet girl. I don't know, uh, about that store thing. That woman's on Facebook Live organizing for them to go in there and hit a store. And they went and got her. And she was crying. I think, hey, here's what I think they ought to do. I think they ought to lock the police up that went and got her. Because they are the bad guys, not her, for arranging everything. The police is definitely the bad guy. Yeah. You know what, Sunshine? I seen that too. I seen it on TV. Hey, Sunshine. But nobody knows where they come from. The bricks. Yep, pallets. And you know, hey, that's probably right, Sunshine. Yeah, man, ain't that something? Ain't that something? I've been seeing that Kingston. I actually want to tell y'all that I went down with Stephen today. I'll jump back on this in a minute, but I'm going to tell y'all this. I went down to Stephen today, and I found a place where I can go live in Dublin, Georgia. Like a good place, under a shade tree. And well, we can see you, Rita. Hey, Rita, you might want to leave and shut your phone off and come and turn it back on and come back. So, y'all, I'm going to be doing a live from Dublin, Georgia. So if you see that, you'll know what it is. I'm going to go uptown. Yeah, hey, that's true, Paula. That's absolutely true. I seen them. Like, you just like say they ain't. Like, how do they keep all them people quiet? Are you done doing that? Hey, well, we can see you. I don't see how they keep all them people quiet, y'all. So, what I figured out, y'all, and I'm going to be doing other stuff too. I've been busy. But I'm going to go to some places in Dublin and go live. I do know of some places I can go that we'll just watch what's going on, you know. So if y'all see that, y'all see me doing that. But I've been busy, y'all. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe how busy I am. And then you got the rest of them too, you know. You know, I started hearing about a few years ago about Dearborn, Michigan. And man, I think that's where Ford Motor Plant is. But even if it's not, even if it's not there, I do know for sure that Henry Ford had a mansion in Dearborn, Michigan. And I think that Dearborn's just like that Kingston. Oh, that stuff is hard to believe, y'all. Let me get my laptop over here. I'll show it to y'all. I'll show y'all something. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Hey, so you hear me? You know, y'all, don't you hate somebody that sitting there doing something? I don't know why my son just come on with his tablet. So, let me tell you. At least if you're going to do something, own up to it. Hey, they won't own up to nothing, y'all. They won't own up. That ain't it. Look at that. That's a live camera. In that Kingston they was talking about. Now I'm going to cut away for a second just to keep from getting the copyright, and then I'll go back to it. Look at the trash, y'all. That camera just swings back and forth. Look at this man in the wheelchair. Hey, they don't care nothing about them people, do they? Kingston. Do you know they clean that trash up there every day? I see them doing that. How about them quit looking? Look at them tents over there. I see them about, I don't know, about 5:30 in the morning. They'll go over there and start cleaning that up. And it'll be right back. That trash will be right back on the ground the next day. The next morning, it'll be a big old pile of trash. I've been in the Ford mansion. I seen them. Hey, about that, about the, the Henry Ford mansion. I seen them remodeling it. And so, I heard that other man talking about Dearborn, Michigan. In that whole town. Is that where Ford Motor Company was, y'all? I went and started looking up videos about Dearborn. And I don't believe there's a window in Dearborn, Michigan that the wind ain't knocked out of. Look at this guy, y'all. Look at that woman there behind him. And I can't sit and watch that right there. I have watched it. But that ain't something I care about, just sitting there keeping on watching. And y'all, it's so unbelievable to me. It's ridiculous. It's, hey, I mean, people are leaving them big cities. Hey, y'all, you want to come to a pretty good town? You want to get the hell out from where you are? Dublin is a pretty good place, y'all. Dublin is a pretty good place. And housing and stuff is not expensive here. So like if you lived in New York, or like something where just the cost of living's high, you can sell your stuff and come down here and be like a millionaire coming to Dublin. Because this is not a big money town. I don't say it's a poor town, but it's not like New York and stuff like that. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Ain't it going to cause Dublin property value to rise? All of us come. Yeah, man, there's plenty of land here. Like, get your place out in the country. You can do like what Stephen's doing. That land over there across that road, y'all, it's been sitting over there. That used to be a cotton field. Hey, Blue. That's been sitting over there. Man, just, they quit planting cotton, and all them trees just growed up over there. Oh, and they didn't do nothing to it. They didn't do nothing. They didn't plant them trees. They didn't do nothing. It just grew up like that. And I'm telling you, that was a cotton field. I've been living here a long time. And that just grew up like that. And and now we got like neighborhoods, just like anywhere that like you wouldn't want to be. Hey, Tony, I'm sure that's like everywhere. And then we got like places that cost money. It's like out of town, like I don't know how it is where y'all live at, but people started moving out of the city. So Danny, where okay, I see there, Cindy. Yeah, but like you can move out in the country, y'all. Like, hey, see, where what you call out in the country, but you can ride to Walmart in 20 minutes. And Walmart is, and you don't need to go further than Walmart. So everything else is a little closer. But Walmart probably hey, I'm just kind of guessing, probably about 16 miles. Danny, once again I say you are a good person, concerned and considerate. Hey, yeah, hey, I am Sea Breeze. I think like people don't know me that good. I really don't think people know me that good. I have too many friends to be a bad guy, you know. But you know, the people that live here, man, let me give me something to drink. So I tell you like this, y'all. You could give Grandma $10 million and tell her she had to move to a community like Dearborn, Michigan, or this place here. And then, she wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it neither. I wouldn't want the money. So that tells you how much we like it here. And everybody in Dublin feels like I do. Everybody. There ain't nobody that wants to go uh, somewhere like this. In some town, some crazy town. You know, there's one thing I don't know if everybody realizes. Let me figure out how to say it, y'all. So, if you see three guys with their pants hanging off of their butt, and they a certain color, you might think that like everybody, even their own people, approve of that. They don't. They don't approve of it neither. Uh, it's just them. You you see what happens, hey Gladys, you see what happened like in that looting and stuff? Hey, people that live in that community, you think it's cute to them? Even though they are brothers and sisters? You think they want their community turned into a wreck? They don't. They don't, y'all. And I know there's people that don't realize that. I'm just letting you know. Hey, Ron, I was watching something about that. And people drive around in Cadillac and have like a food stamp card. Hey, any of y'all live in any cities like this right here? Now, I know every state ain't like this Pennsylvania here. I know it ain't like that everywhere. Like, I've seen them I seen, like there's a bunch of places up north. Uh, Michigan, Rhode Island, Connecticut, that like is beautiful country. Hey, you know what kind of got me on this, Tony, is how, hey, answer this for me, Tony. Anybody answer for me. How long is everybody gonna keep putting up with this stuff right here? How long is everybody, like, gonna be talking about, hey, Magoo, my man? Like, how long is everybody gonna keep putting up with this? I mean, tell me, what does it take? Not quite that bad, but bad enough. Yeah, man, what are we, hey, Sydney, what are we gonna do? And, and these people right here, y'all, in these cities, they are heavily Democrat cities. And that's what they want. I seen that, bro. I've made several suggestions to the video person. Why can't someone open up a empty building and use it for rehab or housing? I can tell you why, Michelle. They don't nobody care. Hey, they worried about Ukraine over there, ain't they? I showed someone in Kingston and they did not believe it's real. It is real. She thought it was staged. Hey, well that tells you how bad it is. If they thought, Jerry, if they thought, this was staged, that tells you how bad it is. And I told y'all about I seen a man walking around the streets with a camera. And hey, it's bad. He will. They are offended. Free housing to help for the addiction, food and everything. Some take it, some don't, but most doesn't help them. We're all paying for it. Hey, this thing here that my camera's picking up right here, y'all. Hey, it's Stream. Glad you have you, Stream. You know that they something happens in the morning time where they all go eat or something, because they all leave. They about all of them leave. One time, I told y'all I know the sheriff pretty good, and I sat down and talked to him, and he knows a lot of stuff. I talked to him probably about an hour. Me and him sat down on a concrete bench down there at the sportsman club. And he told me meth was ruining this country. And hey, y'all, I don't know very much about it. I think he's the one that told me. They got everyone hooked on me. Didn't cut them off. That's why a lot of this happened. So, there is homeless people in Detroit. I bet they is. So, the sheriff told me, y'all, that the meth is like cocaine. But it's but it don't cost as much. So me and Tammy was in the drugstore one day, and I thought the drugstore like needed to come over here and let me do an evaluation on them. I said, Tammy, what the hell have they got the Sudafed behind the counter for? What's wrong with them? And she told me that that's what they make that stuff out of. Like, I just thought that was crazy. They had it behind the counter. Man, how do you get that much Sudafed to do all what they doing? And that's probably what these people's doing. How do they get all that stuff? Yeah, that's right. That's right, Holly. You have to give your license to buy it. You gotta have ID to buy it. Hey, how did they get all that? Yeah, but I'm talking about like, hey, I'm talking about like, y'all talking about like us going in there and buying it, y'all. But like them people that sell that stuff, how did they get their hands on all that enough to, how in the world do they get their hands on all that stuff to sell it? I mean, it has to be a big amount. Dogs is hollering at me here. Yeah, see the laws there, ain't these dogs, they like to lay in there with Tammy, but like they know that, like sometimes I eat at night, and that's the reason they like this Teddy want to come in here. State wants to parent your kids and school them with. Hey, that's right, Annie. Oh, so Helen says it comes through Mexico. A lot of it comes across the border. Well, hey, that at least I can understand that. Like I don't know, like how. I don't know how. Like you can walk into a drugstore and get enough. Like if I was gonna do it, how would you get your hands on enough to do it and sell it? But so y'all answer that. They have tons and tons of meth, pot, fentanyl at the border. Tons. The Mexican cartels are fighting at our border. We have a few family members that are in bad shape with this crap. We try to help until they hit rock bottom. And if they don't die, there's nothing we can do. I mean, that's right. Like, you can't force somebody, you know. And, like, you just hope they don't die, you know. Danny, it is fentanyl. Hey, boy, I would, you hear about that all the time, that fentanyl. I would be scared to be around it. But I'm probably around it anyway, if you go somewhere. You know what? I don't want any part of them drugs. I know what it has done to a lot of good people around here. Yeah, and you know what? I think it's getting worse every day. Hey, every day. I think it's getting worse. Hey, Kim, I ain't seen you in a long time. Hey, there's a bunch of people coming here. Sippy, Plantful Soul. One time is all it takes. Yeah, man, ain't people lost their mind? You remember me telling y'all about that drummer a while back? He took like a gorilla tranquilizer or something. He just fell over. Hey, Danny. Yes, they are. I told my family, let's kidnap them and get them drug-free. They would just go back to it. That stuff's hard to shake, y'all. So, a lot of people that, y'all might not know this, but a lot of people would trade one bad habit for another. I believe that is true. I don't know. I didn't know. But a lot of people that they'll kind of do something. Hey, y'all, I mean, I'll be honest with y'all. And, I'm not no pot smoker. But I have friends that do that. I have. And I'm sure y'all do too. I mean, I'm sure some of y'all probably do. I don't think that's no big deal. It took me a little while to get used to that, you know. Back like when I was in like grade school, you know. Well, I just thought that's as crazy. I thought that was as crazy then as I think this is crazy now. But I got used to it. I think it's a big deal. Pun ain't nothing. Yeah, hey Glenn. Hey Connie. Yeah, a lot of new people come in. Oh, no, I mean, I got a friend. He smoked pot his whole life. And drank too. And still does. He's the same age as me. I mean, he like made $1 million. Spend a big old amount of money every week, you know. I've seen him for like, oh, yeah, well, a lot of people did, probably, Connie. And I have smoked it before. I just didn't inhale. But like, that dude, my buddy, like he had 3 different kinds. You know, anyway, and I mean, well, I wouldn't want my youngest doing it. But I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. A lot of people that'll smoke will tell you they rather for their youngest to smoke than drink. Well, you ain't by yourself, Connie. There's a lot of people that done that when they was younger and stuff. You ain't by yourself. Yep. You know, we might act like saints in front of our youngest and stuff. But we done a little wild stuff too, you know. I still do on occasion. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I just don't think there's. I just don't. I mean, I just don't think it's that bad myself. I just don't think it's that bad. Steven don't like it at all. Yep. So Stevie says alcohol's worse. There's a lot of people think that. I don't like neither of the crap. Legalizing it was the start of to keep us stupid, keep them stoned, for they won't know the country is being taken. Now look. Yeah, I don't even know if you can. I don't even know if we had that medical marijuana in Georgia. Does anybody know? Stuff they got now run is, hey, it's strong. And I heard they put that, that fentanyl in it, Because I'm telling me, like, well, man, what did they do with that stuff, you know? Hey, good for you, Rita. It's all by design. I had to say, I don't believe in medical marijuana. He hasn't any of my cured any of my pants. I hear we do in Georgia medical. Oh, I seen somebody on TV one time, y'all, that's like, that like that stuff helps epileptic people. Legal in Virginia for about 2 years. But I can tell you from my friends, y'all, if they had to pick alcohol or smoking, they would pick smoking. The ones that no Bud Light. Yeah. Hey, y'all, that Bud Light is still going down. It does, Danny. I live in a townhouse. Sold my Hodges house, and my neighbors have a weed problem. I can smell it through the walls. It's got to be more than just weed. It's legal here. Hey, I myself, I don't know very much about that stuff. I know, like, the way I'm sitting here smoking cigarettes, I got a buddy that he'll smoke like that. I heard it's good for anxiety and promotes better sleep. You know, I bought Tammy something like hemp oil or something like that. It was something that you could just take a pill. I'm not even sure what it was. And buddy, it worked. It's good for nausea, though, and yes, Danny, epilepsy, I believe. I bought, it was some CBD. It was something like that, you know. I bought it for Tammy. I didn't take none. But, hey, boy, it like, yeah, I am. It like, if you have sleeping troubles, y'all, you can take that. But I think, like, even though it don't, like, do nothing to your brain, you know, it's been a couple of years ago now, but I think I discovered that, like, it would show up on the drug test, like, it, you know, everywhere she works at. Yeah, that's what I bought it for. Plant was old. Like for. I mean, I heard it was good for, like, just body aches and it for sure helps to sleeping. But, and I just know through Tammy, people driving here smoking dope. Yeah, hey, that's everywhere, Tony Z. That's everywhere. I guarantee you, if you go to town, you're passing somebody that's smoking, or they have just smoked before they left their house. Hey, I take hemp. It's a little better than CBD. I'm always in pain. Does it help you, Cindy? It helped Tammy, y'all, but it helped her. And it wasn't real high neither. I bought it on Amazon. And but like I say, I think uh like it'll show up on the drug test. I tried for 3 weeks to get off a weed smell out of my car. I just give up. Yeah, William ain't William, y'all. William don't go for that stuff. Uh, but there's people like Tony Z. Like uh, no way, no how. And then William don't care about that stuff. And me, y'all, I just don't care if somebody does or if they don't, or if they do or if they don't. I just remember you never be sure of what you're getting, even from a place that sells it legally. You'll never know. Anyway, so somebody told me that they got theirs in the mail, y'all. Hey, Tammy don't, like, they don't nobody do that around Tammy, y'all. One hair can tell if you ever took any illegal drug in your whole life. A lot of drugs, the doctor will give it to them. New Zealand, not legalizing marijuana for personal, can get CBD for pain and make okay. Yeah, hey y'all, I'm telling you, it helped Tammy, but she had to quit taking it, and she was doing some sleeping now. Maybe I ought to get me some CBD. What kind of seeds, Tony? Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it, play it so. I don't think there's nothing that would surprise me no more. There's no telling what we're liable to hear next from these crazy people. But I'm telling you, there ain't nothing to surprise me. Like them bringing them bricks, pallets of bricks. I seen them myself. Hey, cars burning on fire, buildings on fire. Man, I'm seeing this standing up there talking about this is a peaceful protest. Like stuff's burning. And he's talking about like peaceful protest. You think I'd get up there and lie like that? You think like you pay me money and I'll get up there and lie like that? Yeah. Yeah, there's people on here. Hey, y'all. There's people on here smoking. There's people on here smoking right now. You just like don't know it, you know. A lot of people kind of keep that to themselves. I prefer a bit of that over 3 tablets a day. Peace for my butt. Yeah, y'all remember that? Danny, I buy of scent, hemp, gummies. Yeah, I think it was something like that. A scented it. I bought for Tammy. Well, she liked it, you know. It did help her. But like I say, you know, I think we found out it would show up on the drug test at work. Some plants will produce seeds because of the female. So a spooky dude paid them for the bricks. Yeah, yeah. Hey, we know who you're talking about. That old, hey, that old billionaire. Like somebody from another country. It's 3 bottles. It's 3 bottles for about $60. Yeah, I mean, I know it wasn't really cheap. What I bought wasn't really cheap. And like I say, it actually helped her. But yeah, I don't know if it'd be 60%. I know I had one time, y'all. I don't know, it must have been about, man, I guess it must have been about 15 or 20 years ago. And I had me a little bird paradise set up there. I went out there and I had a bird feeder and all kind of stuff, and I went out there and chopped a tree down and made a tree and had all kind of stuff there. But like, I had them birds out there flying around, like fighting and flying and coming and going like all day long. And I was sitting there smoking. And I realized they'd done been sitting, leaning over in that same spot for like 45 minutes. I'm talking about when I finally got enough sense about me, my butt was asleep. Like, hey, my mind was going. I was watching them birds, but like, I was just like, hey, I was just watching them birds. Yo, they are selling. And I remember a commercial, y'all. If they ever legalize it here, I'll be fishing every day. Oh, it ain't. Hey, it ain't. I guess it ain't legal here. So I remember a TV commercial, y'all, that says these guys are sitting there on the couch or something. And they were saying, some people say that, like, drugs leads to trouble. And they like just sitting on there on the couch. And they like talking about, I never do nothing at all. and it is not legal here. And you know the point was is they it was like me sitting there looking at the birds. That's the thing. You go it yourself. Know what's in it. So Ed said if they ever have it here, I heard that stuff's real powerful. But Ed said if they ever have it here, he'll be fishing every day. People, yeah. Hey, that's old news, Tammy. You want what the nerves is growing? I heard it was real strong. You know on TV that it's like real. They said it ain't like what it used to be. They say people put meth in it. And Tim got me on Amazon looking for hemp oil. Hey, you probably can ask somebody here what's a good kind to buy, uh, Kathy. I don't remember what uh, I bought Tammy, but I know it worked. I know that it worked. It like if you got a bad temper or something, I think it like helps that. I know it like I know like you can rest better, and it's for like aches and pains. Yeah, well, that's what it doing best, Kathy. That's what it doing best. But like it calms you down. Hey, yeah, did I ever tell you about that? That might be something you want to look into, Ed. Hey, I heard a man. Yeah, it's like hemp oil or something like that. But what I done is I heard a man talking about the real stuff. Uh like the real stuff made from marijuana. And that's what kind of got me, like, over on Amazon, looking at them. I don't know. I heard him talking, but what he had was real expensive. And, and you like being by yourself. Yeah, we can use hemp derived products only through a prescription. Gummies help me. I only take it when I need it. It is not think it made Tammy like sleepy-headed, but it does not help. It was a racket. And my doctor doesn't believe in hemp products, though. He's getting fired this month. Fentanyl is the main thing here that is selling in Clinton, Alabama. Hey, what is that? Is so y'all is fentanyl. Is that like some medical drug? Or is that like some man-made thing? Fentanyl. My in-law said his doctor told him he'd rather him smoke pot than cigarettes. Yeah, I mean, I speculate. I mean, you know the cigarettes ain't that good for you. But I don't imagine like you like getting out of nothing by smoking pot. I mean, it's probably bad for you too. You know, your body. It all comes down to education, knowledge, power. Part as many. My doctor had told me he'd rather me take CBD than smoke pot or cigs. Hey, y'all, I don't knock it. I mean, I might ought to get me some. Oh, do you remember those pain patches I used to wear? Yeah, I do, Ed. Look, while I'm waiting on Evan there, y'all, it's something about when I pick my arms up and start playing them drums, it makes my back start hurting. And I can put one or two patches on my back. So Mama put one of the patches on my back the other night. Hey, let us know how that works out, Kathy. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. And then it ain't got no filter neither, Connie. You know, Danny, those people out there are taking a combination of fentanyl and horse tranquilizer. The horse tranquilizer is what's got them bent over so bad. Hey, y'all better let me get my power pack. I wasn't planning on staying on this long, but it's really got interesting. Hey, I can't do a hot bath when I'm doing my concert. Let me get my power pack, y'all. I'll be right back. You know, You know, y'all, I hear Tammy in there moaning and groaning at night. I just heard her doing it then. uh, so let me tell y'all what happened the other night. I was playing the drums and my back started hurting. And I took my drumstick and pointed where for Grandma. Tammy done went to bed. I took my drumstick and I said, put that patch right here where I put my drumstick. And she did. And then it made that quit hurting. But it's hurting a little bit below there. So what I'm saying is, one spot was hurting worse than the other. And I put a patch on that, and then I started wondering, did I tell Grandma to put it in the wrong spot? And I didn't tell her to put it in the wrong spot. So she put, Danny, I'm trying, I haven't forgot. Okay, Tony. So, I got Grandma to, hey, I don't know what it is, Jody. I don't know what kind of patch it is. I bet you are, Edwin. So I got Grandma to put me one below that. And don't you know that's a powerful patch to make your back quit hurting? The drums like made them start hurting. And then like playing them drums and it quits hurting. Boy, don't you know that's a good patch to do that? And I got two different kinds. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the patches are. I got two different kinds. And, man, one of them made me feel like I took a vacuum after a few minutes. Like, I was over there, like, playing them drums like, man, like you ain't never seen. like, all right, boy, let's play now. So Edwin, y'all, he's not he was a hard worker like Stephen, and he had a wreck. And he has to take medicine to function, and then he can't even hardly do that. You know, at times he's just down, boy. Yeah, hey, that's when you was over here the other night, Jeannie. All right, Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine, I appreciate you coming in there. And I do appreciate everybody coming in here. I know it starts with an L. But if you'd hey, somebody told me about them patches. They said, put a patch on it. I like, tell me, okay, I'm gonna put this patch on. That you think I believed like you could put something on my back to make my back quit hurting? You think I believed that? But it did. Hey, Tammy's shoulder hurting. Guy said, put a patch on it. I said, that patch help you, Tammy? She said, yeah. Says, is your neck hurting? Yeah, put a patch on it. Like, you ain't got to tell me to put a patch on it no more. Like I got it, but like, I don't, I only use them on, like when I'm doing the drums. But, man, I wish I had one on me right now. And I tell you what I've been doing too. I need some of those patches. Yeah, I would have never believed that, that them patches was that good. Put a patch on it and make it quit hurting? No way. But, I tell you what, I heard Stephen talking about that orange juice and everything. I got me some orange juice. I didn't know when I went to them redneck games up there. Hey, I knew I was hot. Deanie, don't you use that fentanyl stuff, Deanie. No way, not for me. Some of those patches can, but cut in half and quarters too. I was up there at the redneck games, y'all, and I took a picture with Jeannie, and she showed me that picture, and I didn't know it. I had around my collar, I had like 6 solid inches of sweat around my no, I don't even know what. I don't even know nothing about fentanyl. I wouldn't do that anyway. But I seen that picture, and like I didn't realize I was sweating that much. But that sun was shining right. That sun was shining on me up there. But Tammy said orange juice can like mess with your sugar. But it don't seem like it does nothing to me, y'all. I went through 2. Oh, you took that forever? Yeah, I'm fitting to get up and get me some, Tony. Oh, that was, they patched. Oh, I see. I see. I see what you're saying now, Ian. I ain't had no. Danny, have you drank water today? I ain't drank no water today, but I've been drinking orange juice and that Crystal Light. But yeah, I didn't think so, Tony. I was is it's kind of hard to play the drums, y'all, when you like you hurting. I mean, it takes the fun out of it. But a lot of times you'll see me like as the night goes on, I start getting wound up, boy. Like get into the groove. I wouldn't have thought that anyway, Tony Z. And, since I've been going over there for Stephen, y'all, I'm actually going over there a little more than what y'all know. Like, like today, when we was live, uh, I stayed over there. He left. And I stayed over there sitting in that chair that I was sitting in talking. And I was like just thinking everything over. And he actually come back. And I was still sitting over there. But I was just thinking everything over. I found a doctor that says he don't test for pot. He's going to be my new doctor this month. And I've got my sleeping fixed. Danny Game Up Nutrition is the CBD oil. Danny Game Up Nutrition is the CBD oil company that the athletes use. Game Up Nutrition. I got a pee and hair for sale. Y'all cheap. Hey, sound like you already been to me smoking blue. I got a pee and hair for sale. Y'all cheap. Hair for sale, y'all cheap. Okay. Let's say okay, blue. Like, I got a drug that keeps me going. It's called Maxitol. No side effects either. I ain't never heard of that. Hey, yeah, it used to be real active, y'all. Oh, okay. To pass the drug test. I got you now. I understand now. So I mean what I was telling y'all now. I I go over there and talk to Stephen a little more than uh than usual now that he's working on the house. So I kind of talked to him about like what he's gonna do tomorrow, and kind of go over it with him and rub it on your back. Try it, Danny. Never know, CBD oil might help you. Okay, yeah, come on over tomorrow, yeah. He's it's good, Danny, that you guys kick the can about things. Yeah, I got a little more experience than he does, Tony. Yes, Danny, too much orange juice can give you and can become diabetic. And you can become diabetic if you drink it in the... Okay. Hey, y'all, I've built a lot of stuff. I've never built a house. But, I know how it goes. I mean, I've built little, storage buildings and stuff for people. Built near about everything that you can think of except the house. Go lightly, but get your liquid sunshine. I've built one or two. Yeah, Evan, hey y'all, Evan has worked with partners before. But I kind of try to go over everything with Stephen. He, it kind of reminds me of letting a pit bulldog out of the truck at the woods. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But yeah, Evan was a general contractor. But like I don't think he built no houses though. Don't forget to give Danny a thumbs up. Thank you, Michelle. Danny, if you are concerned about the sugar dilute, it would with water. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, they was just talking about that drinking, like if you sweating a lot. And hey, y'all, it's hotter than hell over there at the house. Like sitting up there in that, uh, I mean, I don't know why it is so hot, but it is hot. And that's actually worse than the working. Yeah, you there. You got that right. You got that right, buddy. Yeah. Hey, it is hot over there, boy. I was over there with him one day, and I was helping him. We wasn't live. I mean, we was figuring something out. Well, we was figuring out the roof rafters. Hey, Tammy, don't go over there. But we was over there a pretty good while, and we was like doing some other stuff too. I said, man, we was over there a bunch of hours. I said, man, we finally quit. We got finished. I said, man, I'm fitting to go lay on the couch. I said, get me come on and follow me right on in the house and get me 2 glasses of Crystal Light. I'd like doing all I can do. So I can go over there with him at 6 o'clock in the morning And like, hey y'all, I'm good. I'm good. I'm creative. I can, I know what's going on, and I know what to do. But I can't do that stuff all day. I can't do it. You like, you like maybe get 4 hours out of me in that weather, and it being hot, and uh, I mean, I'm about done. Yeah, we still on here, Doug. I went back and watched the block layers, and they doing a fantastic job on the foundation. Yeah. Uh, them, Stan's brother dug that foundation, and then blocked me and said was talking about they ain't never went to a job to lay blocks. They didn't have to do nothing to the foundation. They was talking about how good a job Chris used to do. And that Chris done on the foundation, which is a lot of y'all know him as Hollywood. Uh, hey, uh, I'm not doing a whole lot, Lorraine, but like I'm like doing stuff like just talking to him and stuff, and I'm trying to make sure like he understands everything. Oh, sir, that's kind of more like what I'm doing than anything. Oh, I can't go over there and work like a dog. But like I know what's going on, and I know exactly how to do everything. But I can't go over there and work like a dog. Dang, that don't even sound right, dude. Uh, Beating to get snow. How about that? Hey, yeah, that's another thing too. Like down here in Georgia, you don't have to deal with snow. So I seen this man. He used to come and watch the concerts, but he's got a channel, and I went and watched him. He lives like somewhere in Michigan or somewhere up there where they get a lot of snow. And I hear them goose out there, or them geese. But like, hey man, like that's like his winter job is plowing people's driveways. You couldn't hardly believe all the snow that they would be. But there ain't none there. I understand I have physical limitations myself, but you just being there, I think is a real encouragement. Hey, he'll go without me, boy. But like I try to make sure he understands everything, like what he's doing. So I still remember all that stuff, y'all, and I used to drive in it when we was on the road with Hollywood. Yep. We were going to get a good week of cool weather starting Friday, high 50s, low 40s. Yeah, like people like me, y'all, you can't breathe good when it's hot. And I'm telling you, the hot, I think, is worse than the working. I'm right here around Augusta, Georgia, and on Sunday, it's going to be 73. I can't wait. I'm going to wait until then to mow the grass. Hey, I hear you, Maggie. You ain't far from us. If you in Augusta, you ain't very far from us, but I'm pretty sure you know that. State Bank so high they had to dig out around the traffic lights. That's pretty bad, ain't it? So you know how I say it, y'all are busier than you would think. I, I ordered 4 drop cores and 2 of them still sitting right there in that box. And I got other stuff to do with them. Okay, good night, Extreme. I've been on here way longer than I was planning on being, but so I was telling y'all that, like, I actually been thinking about this a while. But, I think I'm gonna take my camera up. I know some places where I can go set up and go live. Yeah, thank you for coming in, Extreme. Extreme Scenes, that's a pretty good name, ain't it, y'all? Well, it's fall now, so the weather should be cool down soon. So y'all, today I was telling Stephen, I said, Nana, you know where you're gonna put the porch rafters. You can go ahead and put the roof on. You ain't got to have the, uh, cause like we just decided today, you know, about the porches, about like exactly what to do. Oh yeah, I'll come back to that, Tony, and tell y'all about that. Oh, but like he's done decided to go with metal. So he really needs them. He's got to have them porches done. So because the metal can't be pieced in together like the shingles can. You know, we know how to skip and put the shingles in like where you can't tell it's joined together. You know, like but like the metal ain't like that. It's got to be. If he's gonna use metal, them porches have to be built, and you have to order the length you need on the metal. As far as the live, y'all, and I've figured out some places I can go around Dublin that might be interesting. We just have to see, you know. Now, you know, go live. But I mean, it might not be something you want to see all the time, but I can go to different places, and I do still have a plan. You know, I had told y'all that I was gonna be doing something a little later, video wise, I still am, y'all. And I told y'all it was going to be a while. And I told y'all was going to think I forgot. We getting near, y'all. We getting near the time. Though I'm still going to do that too, but I figure that I can go to some interesting people, interesting places in Dublin where people are and stuff, and let you see Dublin. You can go out there to William's shop. You can go out there to William's shop and set a camera up. Hey, those people come and go out there all the time. I said, boy, because I've been out there quite a few times that, hey, there won't be nobody there. Shop be unlocked. I said, boy, when you leave, you need to lock that shop up. He's had some stuff stolen, y'all. I'm going to take a chair. I'm going to take a chair, a sifting box, and a shovel. I'm going to go sit on the middle of the river and dig for treasure. That's going to be my life. I hear you. Hey, y'all like this video? I was telling y'all today, like this video and everything. Like, these ain't ideal videos, But since they putting the ads on the lives now, you'll start seeing more of that. You'll start seeing more lives. Danny, I wish Stephen and Bentley will be in their new home for Christmas. They probably will. Let's see, October, November, December. Hey, it'll probably be pretty close, Lorraine. Stephen, he can get twice as much. Yes, Danny, about every 6 minutes. It's every 12 minutes. Stephen needs a labor to help him, y'all. Now, he don't really need, like a high-priced man there. But he needs somebody that can say, all right, get them boards and start putting them in here and like help him hold the stuff and all that. But I know, boy, we would have done that. Like when I was young, any of my buddies would like tell me, yeah, man. Hey, Stan's doing fine, Cindy. He's helping his brother, He's, Stan has a job. And when he's not on his job, he helps Stephen. But Stephen needs, he needs a labor. I don't know them. I don't know. Like, hey, Tony, like this is me talking. Like, man, he ain't no more thought about, like, that he needs some labor help. He ain't no more thought about that than a man in the moon. Like, he's not worried about it, but like, things will go faster. Because Stan's not, Stan's not always going to be there. Yeah, man, they could use some help like this. You know, I mean, see, here's what Steven's doing, y'all. He ain't stopping and taking a break. And you need to. You need to stop and take a break, sit down and take a break. It'll help. It'll help like if you had a water hose. You go over there and put the water hose on your head for a few minutes. And y'all hear him today say that, I think the well man's supposed to come next week, y'all. Yeah, he needs a helper. He needs a helper. That's right, he needs a helper. Man, that highway was good now. I seen Highway handing up that plywood like one sheet right behind another. And he was grabbing it on the ends like where it weighs about 500 pounds. Man handling it up. And then see, here's the way it is. I mean, I know some of y'all gals probably ain't never worked as hard like what they doing. Like, and don't get me wrong, that don't mean you ain't never worked hard, but like, they working hard, like lifting weights hard, lifting that kind of hard work. And then some days, like, he's working so hard, like, then he ain't really hardly worth 2 cents the next day. He's just overdoing. Hey, full speed ahead. That's right. Hey, it ain't good to sit here and burn yourself slam out because you don't rest up enough at night to get over it the next day. Hey, Howie, that day he come, you wouldn't believe how much help Howie was. That's right. That's right, Sidney. I know that I used to get burned out like that roofing, you know, like I had so much work to do. And I found out how to remedy that. I quit taking all that work that I had. I was like raised to work, work. And I realized after a while that I didn't have to do all that. And I quit taking all that work that I had. And some of them will be rough stuff, boy. Tearing the roof off, tearing 2 or 3 layers of roof off, and tearing wooden shingles off, and then have to deck it with plywood on a steep roof. Out there risking your life, and everybody up there working. Yeah, see, it's really kind of crazy, Maggie. You're 100% right. It's really kind of crazy. Like, he needs that roof on there. But he's got all the stuff he's doing, all the bracing, and all that stuff he's doing, it's got to be done before he can put the roof on. But then he won't slow down then. But that roof needs to be on that house over there. But hey, I really thought he might get the roofing this week. But when he changed to wanting metal on there, that changed things. So I done told him about that metal. What did it do? But maybe he won't have no trouble with a cell phone. You know, I'm sure a bunch of y'all seen it. Like whenever he would go out there to Hollywood's and in that metal building, you couldn't film nothing inside that building, that metal building. And you could walk outside in the yard, you can get out of that metal building, and you get signaled in. But like radio waves won't go through metal. You seen in the movies before, like in the Martian movies, where they put the tinfoil hat on. You will be normal, Blue. You ain't been too long went through a hard time, you know. Hey, Bloomin'. Couldn't sleep, just woke up. We've been on here a long time, Bloomin'. Bloomin', are you the one that sent these shirts? Tammy told me I got 2 shirts today. Went to bed around 9:30. Okay. Yeah. It's probably either you or Thelma. Y'all the only two that seen shirts. Hey, Rita, not everybody with a metal roof, it causes trouble. But like if your phone signal ain't real good, if it's kind of borderline, you can put a metal roof on and it's liable to cause you trouble. So if a cell phone tower was close enough to Chris, he might could get signal inside the metal building. That stuff is all different everywhere. But if you got real good, strong phone service, you can put a metal roof on and it won't hurt you if it's strong. Hey Ed, when Stephen put that metal roof on for you, did it make your cell phone service worse? So we'll ask Edwin here, y'all. I know that Edwin don't have real good phone service where he's at. And then they put a metal roof on, so we'll ask them. No, I wasn't going to say anything, Danny, but I've got a metal roof myself. I got it about 8 years ago. And I got a metal roof myself. So it's not as bad as just having a metal roof. Uh, but like it can hurt you. It can hurt you. Yeah. Our closest town was 6 miles away. So here's what I'm saying, y'all. Okay. Cindy Lou said it hurt her. It hurt her. Ed said it hurt his cell service. Let's say if you got real good signal, it uh it might knock your signal down some, but you might still not have no trouble. But if you kind of borderline having trouble, you can put a metal roof on. Went from 3 to 1. Yeah. So, see, you still get phone signal through your walls and stuff of your house. So you can put a metal roof on. That don't mean that you ain't gonna have cell service. But if you ain't got good service in the beginning, you don't want no metal roof. I can sure tell you that. Like, on a TV antenna, if you're close to where that broadcast signal's coming from, it don't matter if that antenna turns around backwards, forwards, or nothing. Oh. But if you're far away, it matters. I ain't never tried a booster, but I was planning on doing that. Minus 115. Is that good or bad, Christopher? Oh, bad. Yeah, metal roof. That's the reason I didn't want to get a metal roof on there. But I like shingles. I like shingles. Hey, thank you, Lorraine. Oh, 80 is good. So, I made an antenna, y'all. And I just sold a bunch of them. And I'd be over here in Dublin putting them up in the place where we get oh, yeah, they were the place where we pick up, like we get TV from Macon. That antenna I got, like a lot of times I have it laying on the ground, and that joke will be picking up Macon laying on the ground. And I have it like hooked up. I know it's hard to believe, but I made a better antenna than Channel Master makes. Which Channel Master used to mean something. It don't no more. Channel Master means Chinese now. China. But it used to, everybody in the United States had a Channel Master antenna. That was it, boy. That was as good as you could get. But that ain't true no more. Hey, you know what they need to do, Jody? They need to put a love button on there, don't they? I like the sound of rain hitting the top of the tent. I do too. I made Tammy a video 8 hours long. Then it ain't as hard as you might think. Uh, I didn't sit there doing stuff for 8 hours. I took about an hour of frogs and light, thunder, rumbling, and rain, crickets, and everything. And after you listen to it an hour, I took the hour and made it 2 hours. I took the 2 hours and made it 4 hours to 8 hours. And she don't know after the first hour she hears the same thing. I never told her. She don't realize after an hour it's repeating itself over and over. But she don't know it. You can't tell, you know. But that thing even sounds good to me, you know. That thunder rumbling in the background. The computer messed up in there one time. She said, I want that back in here. It's raining in Georgia now? No. Hey, what I'm saying, I fixed her up a tape. You know, a video. Computer-wise. And that's what she's listening to, that CD I made her. Except for it wasn't actually a CD, it's just a MP3, you know. And that's what I watch on YouTube, ocean music, every night. You know what, y'all? I tell y'all something, that reminds me of something. So, you know, sometimes I make some of these videos and, put music on them. And I done been tricked 2 times. So there's people putting music on YouTube. And then they call it royalty free. Hey, download it. Download it for free. I downloaded it, put it on video. Put it on there, then it's like copyrighted. So, what that means, YouTube is, in other words, they saying, don't worry, you can use the music, but the copyright owner is going to get all the money. I said, no, they ain't neither. He not go in there and swap it out for but I done been tricked 2 times. So see, the first time I thought I was using royalty free because that's what it said. I said, well, maybe I just made a mistake the first time. And then I done it again the other night, and it's the same thing. Every song was copyrighted. No, I took it all off. I took the music off and replaced it with royalty-free music. Truly royalty-free. Hey, I had a waterfall in there too, Cindy. I forgot about that. So all I done is just took a bunch of stuff from YouTube, and put it all on one track. Oh, like I like put like 8 things together to get the frogs and the thunder and the raining and the waterfalls. But you don't need but about 4 different things to like have a good CD. Tammy, listen to that thing. Cause I'm bad about being up at night. Hey, what y'all say we get out of here and get ready for tomorrow? Oh yeah. I'm glad everybody come in here, y'all. I really am. I appreciate y'all coming in there. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. Yeah, thank you, Jeannie. Makes you feel good to come in, y'all, and that you got a crowd of people. Don't forget about, I'm going to be doing some live videos. And I won't do the same thing over and over, It'll be different stuff. All right, good night. Hey, okay, yeah, good. I'm glad you come. I was actually wanting you to come today, and I wanted to talk to you. Uh, I wanted to talk to you. Yeah, thank you, Blue. Cindy Lou, I remember you from a long time ago. But your name I used to talk about it. I used to like your name, Cindy Lou. But I'm glad you got back on here, Cindy. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Hey, Bloomin', I was telling them about the drumsticks. I ordered me some drumsticks. I was talking about earlier on this video. I'll show you before I get off. I ordered some drumsticks that I thought was like yours, and they ain't like yours. I mean, they look like them. Hey, I love you too, Ellen, Miss Ellen. They look like them. They the same brand, but they ain't got that sticky grip. They slick as, I bought 4 of these jokers. But they ain't got that Amazon, yeah. They ain't got that, these ain't got that same grip as these and I mean, man, I swear, I tried to buy these same exact. Hey, I love you too, Michelle. I love every one of y'all. I really do. I tried to buy that same exact thing, Bloomin'. And that's what I thought I was buying. But these right here is just as slick as they can be. They are just as slick as they can be. Hey, hey, I might have to break. If I play them right here, I am gonna have to put something on them. Hey, Bloom. These sticks right here, they say everything that the sticks that you sent me say. But these ain't got that grip. Yeah, well, I didn't want to ask you, Bloomy. I didn't want to ask you about that because I'll show you. See how they starting to chip. They just starting to chip. I guess I'm hitting on that table over there, but that'll bust your drums. When these sticks start going bad, they'll bust your drums. They'll beat your drum out. But yeah, it's got. Hey, Bloomer sent me some, and I didn't. Hey, it was like them patches I was telling y'all about. I didn't think that stuff was gonna work. Bloomin' told me I sent some drumsticks won't slip out of your hand. And I don't know how they doing it, buddy. But like, if your hands start sweating, the more your hands sweat, the better they grip. And that is the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. But I mean, it does it too. They don't, I mean, you barely even have to hold them. If you watch me playing the drums, man, I'm not holding them drumsticks like with two fingers. With these sticks right here that Bloomin' sent me, I'm not I'm not even hardly holding them. When I play them, I ain't got my hands wrapped around them like this. I'm not playing them like this. Like that. And, hey, I thought Bloomin' was crazy talking about I'm going to send you some sticks that won't slip out of your hand. And I'd be doggone. Like them patches. I didn't think them patches would work. Like, shows you how much I know. That, Michelle. That. Yeah, hey, you know what, y'all? Tammy's got me telling the dogs. Cause see, like I'm leaving a lot going over next door, going over to across the road. Okay, Bloomin', thank you. Hey, Tammy's got me telling the dogs, I'll be back in a few minutes. Hey, they just say now. Like they know what you're saying. Okay, thank you, Bloomin'. Hey, they just said anyway. And like when I get back, they done like got paper stroked. They tear the house up. They don't do it when you're here. But if you leave them little rascals will tear the house up. I don't know what make them do that. And I bet my dogs ain't the only one that does that. They tear some stuff up whenever they by themselves. They'll get into everything. Hey, I hate April. We fitting to get off here. Everybody done started leaving April. But I'm glad you did come by here. You can go back and watch April. Yeah, that's right, Bloomer. Yeah. Hey, I know that, like, I hear Tammy talking to them. And, they listening. I got a large order for an artist to come pick up. Oh, well, here you go, April. So, y'all, I want to thank the moderators. I think the moderators are getting bored out. They ain't. Everybody's been doing so good. Hey, Sandra. Everybody's doing so good, y'all. We don't hardly need no moderators like patrolling the channel. I want to thank the super chatters. You know, not than that, but of all time, you know. Like, it don't matter whether it's my channel or Tammy's channel. All the money goes to her, y'all. Goes right to the bank account. So it don't matter if it's here or there or anywhere. I'm starting to sound like what the green eggs and ham. Stan's feeling fine. Stan's working with his brother, April. So y'all, we done got in to 99 people. YouTube said, he done something. Everybody leaving. Now everybody starts leaving when you fit to get off, y'all. Hey, I want to tell y'all, good night, sleep tight, and may your dreams come true. Adios. Hey, y'all, Stephen will be on at 6:30 in the morning. He's going to be doing some brand new stuff in the morning. Bye, 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 bye. That's right, April. Bye, 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 bye. Hey, love y'all. See y'all later. Bye-bye.